Park Landscaping is back. I am here. Today we are going to be talking about the right cut. One of the more used tool to make small and medium cuts, Henso Corona. This is the only one, Felco 2. And the cut that we're making today is not cutting a piece of cheese. Make it cutting an orange, we can eat it, but it's not a big deal. We can make this sleeve shorter. Probably will be difficult to carry with this, but it's very practical. Today we are going to be talking about a special cut, something important for the trees, for the plants in general. A plant is a living thing. We are talking about the right cutting or a branch. Where do we need to cut the branch? To do the right cut, we need to do it at the ridge of the branch. Also, we know it as the collar of the branch. This section in here. This is what we're talking about, the ridge of the branch. So in here, we need to make a cut just above the ridge of the branch, but has to be touching the ridge of the branch. All around, we need to come back in here, all around, has to be cut all around here, okay, like so, all around here like this, and we are going to do it in here, just about the ridge of the branch of the collar of the branch. Why do we do it there? Because in here, right in here, in this collar, we have special cells. Oh, you didn't know about that, right? Yes, we have special cells that when we make the cut, the tree is going to send a message to these cells to get active. And then immediately the cell is going to get active and then it's going to start growing to close the wound, to close the cut. And this cut could be closed in 3 months, 6 months, in a year. This one, no less than 1 year. Okay? As you can see in here, this cut was made about a year ago, and you can see how the cut is already closed. It's very important. But you can see here with another cut was made, but was not made at the ridge or the collar of the branch. So now what we have here is one stub. That stub is getting rotten. So another very important reason to make the right cut is because in here this wound is going to close, but if we have a stub in here like this one, if we have one stub in here, that stub is going to get rotten, and that rottenness is going to get into the main branch, and eventually after 5 years, 6 years, 10 years, this rottenness is going to get in the main branch or the main trunk of the tree. Then we are going to have a weak spot in this branch here that if this branch in the top get heavy after 5, 6 years, 10 years, and if we have a strong wind and if it is raining, the branch is going to get overweight to the point it could break in this right here. In this point, it will break, and then we are going a beautiful tree. We are going to lose it after 10 years, 15 years because a wrong cut. That is the most important reason to make the right cut. When the ridge of the branch or the color of the branch is not visible, then there is a rule of thumb. We need to make a cut forming a V, outside down V shape. So like in here, we make this cut coming down here, low in here like this. So this is the V, they call it the V shape because you can see here a V. Well, sometimes we need to have a big imagination. So just, but you can see in here the V shape here, the cut in here like this. So follow the rule. This branch, even so we don't have a collar like in this branch in here, but following this rule, the possibility of this cut to close is high. So, and that is the two, to me, with my experience of cutting, the pruning, to me this is the two most important cuts. We're doing this cut in a tree, the tree is going to grow healthy branches, and we are not going to have stubs. Now, the bigger the cut, the longer it will take the cut to close. For example, here in this orange tree, we can see where the cells are growing and they are closing the wound, but this is taking longer. This is going to close, probably in three more years. But if you look at the one here, a smaller cut, the wound is almost closed. 6 more months, 1 more year, and this is going to close. This is another good cut. You can see in there already the cambium growing in there. You can see the ring all around. That means if it is all around, that means the cut was made correctly, and now it's closing. This probably in 6 months is going to be closed. This is another cut that was made incorrectly, and so you can see where the stuff is in here is dead. So I'm going to correct this cut by looking here at the ridge of the branch in here or the color of the branch, and then we're going to make this cutting here with this knife. And so this cut that I just made here is going to close in 6 months. If it doesn't close in 6 months, are you a 24-pack or Modelo? Okay, it's a deal? Deal. Here, this chirimoya tree, I worked in this tree probably a year ago, and these cuts are medium size, so you can see this cut, I made this. So you can see where I know what I'm doing. It's a good cut, it's a good cut, it's a good cut, it's a good cut, and then the cat that is in the house is a good cat also. The one that says meow, meow. Thank you for watching my video. I'm hoping that you got very good ideas of how to make the right cut. I am hoping that now you feel more secure making cuts in your trees and trout.